I'm Mikey G, and it's Saturday, May 13th. Media outlets are, unfortunately, misreporting that Tesla has issued a recall on millions of vehicles, but in reality, it's a software update in China. The official Chinese Communist Party's State Administration for Market Regulation report uses the word recall, but like in America, the word is thrown around for software updates as well. In this case, Tesla is updating the regenerative braking default mode, driver customization, and also included a reminder for when the driver slams on the accelerator for too long. As it turns out, this same software update was released in North America last month, but news outlets didn't sound the alarm on that one. Now, in Electrek's take, the media calling it a major recall are likely not doing this out of malice, but instead just incompetence, or maybe just ignorance. In the daily EV news world, we follow these things very closely, yourself included, and it makes more sense that last month's story never really grazed the ears of people who write for the broad news consumption. Tesla announced that it won't be producing Model S and X vehicles in right-hand drive configuration any longer. Many Model S and X buyers in the right-hand drive markets woke up to a bad surprise today because Tesla told them that they either canceled their orders or have to switch it to a left-hand drive version. Now, some of them have been waiting for years since the design refresh back in 2021, but the automaker wrote on their website, quote, "Available in the United Kingdom as a left-hand drive. Take delivery by June 30th, 2023 to receive 3 years of free supercharging." Now, the free supercharging is rather nice, but considering that these vehicles haven't been available in those markets for years already, we would have thought that there would have been some significant pent-up demand to at least go through a fair amount of stock. Tesla has relaunched its Referral Program, which is now called Loyalty Program, and it's not just for solar products, but also electric cars. As part of it, you can now win a Cybertruck. Pretty exciting. Credits earned by referrers and buyers can still be redeemed for free supercharger miles or items in the online store. But now Tesla has also added the Cybertruck raffle. With 500 credits, you can buy one entry into the Cybertruck raffle, so it's not as enticing as other ones have been. For someone buying a new Tesla Model Y with a referral code right now, you would get 3 entries into the raffle or 500 miles of free supercharging. Now, at one point, Tesla had the prize at the end of the referral program be a new Roadster, but it appears the Cybertruck is well on its way to production and the Roadster has been stalled. Tesla already had many referral Roadsters that they have yet to give away, but the truck is a good fit, all things considered. New footage of a refreshed Tesla Model 3 has leaked, giving us a peek at the interior for the first time, such as the new steering wheel, or rather, almost exclusively just the steering wheel. The footage appears to have been filmed by a drone flown over Tesla's test track at the Fremont factory. The steering wheel looks closer to the rounded steering wheel in the new Model S and X, which famously uses force touch buttons instead of the regular turn signal stalk. Now, the rest of the interior is barely visible, as Tesla covered it up with a cloth, seemingly to prevent this type of leak from happening, which, honestly, they did a pretty good job since that's the end of the story. It is confirmed that the Jeep Wrangler will be going all electric, instead of just hybrid. The new breed of Jeep Wrangler will be purely electric powered with unrivaled off-road capabilities, which will be even better than the current generation of hybrid and gas version. But we already knew that one, right? Last year, Jeep revealed that it would launch several new fully electric models, including the Avenger, Recon, and the Wagoneer S, which is coming out over the next 5 years. But the fan-favorite Wrangler is now in the pipe. The new Jeep Wrangler EV is expected to ride on the Stellantis STLA large dedicated EV platform, the same one used for the upcoming Ram 1500 REV electric truck and also the Jeep Recon. Currently, it looks like the Wrangler EV will be launched in 2027 at the earliest, which is too bad for the Jeep Adventure network of chargers. They will be a little more lonely without that flag runner model. Rivian says you can now get an R1T electric truck delivered in less than 2 weeks, in some cases. Really, there's only one bit that makes it possible, and that's proximity to a Rivian center. A Rivian spokesperson told Electrek that buyers, quote, within a serviceable area from a Rivian service center will get access to R1 Shop, where they will be able to browse ready-to-go configurations that may be available for delivery in 14 days or less. Configurations will vary by location. Honda showcased its second fully electric vehicle at a media event in Germany. The new Honda EV NY1 electric SUV will be the first model to ride on Honda's own dedicated EV platform. Honda says that the ENY1 will feature an all-new design language for Honda EVs, but to us it looks a lot like the gas-powered HR-V model. With a 68.8 kilowatt-hour lithium-ion battery, Honda says that it has up to 256 miles of WLTP range and the ability to charge from 10 to 80% in 45 minutes. Now, if you compare that to the EPA range in America, that would be about 200 miles, but it's not likely that this will see America anytime soon. Honda is excited for this, as their previous EV, the Prologue, was made on the General Motors EV platform, and this will be the first real dedicated entry from Honda. Electrek takes a ride in the VinFast VF8 City Edition. VinFast has been paying out the nose to promote their electric vehicles, and we certainly have noticed. Now, despite the marketing, this vehicle shows promise, but it lacks in some of the fundamentals that owners are going to expect. The overall drive of the VinFast VF8 was sporty, even in normal mode. On paper, the acceleration times are mediocre, but it does feel a lot speedier on the road. The VF8 was found to have a loose sort of feeling for a mid-size SUV. The regen mode doesn't behave like other EVs do and would require training from the prospective owner. Releasing on the brake pedal, the car starts to roll back as if it was in a manual transmission parked on a hill. The user experience wasn't really ready for prime time, since the software had blatant bugs that persisted all throughout the ride. The display showed that the car was in park the entire time, the turn signal icons remain illuminated after it was finished, and the seatbelt warning was also on the fritz. The VF8 Plus City Edition that we drove scores 191 miles of range, which isn't terribly competitive for the $56,000 MSRP. The warranty is rather optimistic, a 10-year, 125,000-mile warranty for the car, and the battery itself having a 10-year and unlimited mile warranty. But will this be enough to convince consumers? Coming from a totally new company and brand, VinFast does have an uphill battle, that's for sure. In today's community comment found on YouTube, David Lemieux asks, "Why the change to your sign-off catchphrase?" Well, David, it's not a change for me, but really it was just a force of habit. I also make videos for electric bikes and on occasion electric car drives and accessories. At the end of most of those, I use the catchphrase, "See you on the later," which I actually came up with back in 2017. I was filming a video and it occurred to me in real time in front of the camera that I didn't have a catchphrase and I stumbled on the outro. And I'll see you later. I got nothing to say after that, so I'll just say see you later. Now, by the time my next video was filmed, I had practiced my signature line that I still use today. I'm Mikey at Blue Monkey Bicycles, and I'll see you on the later. So where does that leave me with Quick Charge? Well, when I started, I used a little bit more of a professional sign-off that I keep today, but I'm open for suggestion. Let me know in the comment section whether I should use the "Have a great day" sign-off or "See you on the later." I'll be reading all the comments like I normally do. In the meantime, I'll sign off with my first sign-off that I used many years ago. That's a quick rundown of the differences between the model, and we look forward to your order. Thanks.